So the first option is a place called Invest Engine. Now, Invest Engine are really good if you're new to stocks, you don't really want to actively manage it, and you want to kind of earn a high rate of interest, potentially with lower risk. They're really good because they offer kind of a range of fully managed funds and ETFs. For example, like the All World Index, which will invest in some of the biggest companies across the world, from Alibaba and Tencent in China to US, well-known US stocks like Apple, Nvidia, and UK stocks as well. Good thing about that, obviously, is the diversification of the biggest companies with the largest market caps across the whole world. Certainly as well, it's worth noting with this kind of option, reason you might want to consider it is around the economy, the changing world order, something that Ray Dalio talks about quite a lot in his book. So Invest Engine is really good if you have a limited company or a limited liability partnership in the UK. You can set up an account with Invest Engine, and they're great because you can invest in, like I said, like fully managed funds. These are managed for you, so you don't have to spend hours researching. You do have the option to kind of invest in money market funds and also off-the-shelf products. They have a choice of over 500 ETFs, 590 plus ETFs. And again, the good thing about this is you really have the choice of different ETFs. You could, for example, look for small cap ETFs, which would be like a fund with purely small cap companies in there. But then you can also look at, like I was saying earlier, like an all world index fund as well. And you have a choice here of all world high dividend ones, an Invesco all world one as well. So there is really kind of a good choice. It diversifies your level of risk. And again, you do have the option to indirectly invest in small cap stocks and larger cap stocks as well. It's really easy to set up. You can set it up with as little as £100. There are no exit fees, and again, you can withdraw the funds at any time. Now, the other option you have is to open up a limited company account, trading account or investing account with Interactive Brokers. I really like these guys because the trading fees are cheap, and there's such a huge choice of stocks. You can buy ETFs through them. You can also buy individualized stocks, large cap stocks from across the world, Alibaba, Tencent, to FTSE stocks, to NASDAQ stocks. You can also get micro cap stocks and small cap stocks as well. So there's a real choice here. And again, it very much depends on your strategy or approach, your needs, right? So it might be that you want to go a bit more on the passive approach and choose Invest Engine. If you're looking for a more active approach where you have a bit more freedom to choose individualized stocks, you can choose Interactive Brokers. And the great thing with Interactive Brokers is you have that choice of not just individual stocks, but you can also buy ETFs through them as well. Now, the one thing I'll say about Interactive Brokers is you do have to go through like a form where they ask you a lot of questions around your business. And so with that, there are just like a series of questions that they ask you, which may seem a little bit like foreign to you, or you may not understand. And I actually had to go through this process. You'll see it up on the screen now. And so what I did in order to go through this, I'm going to be honest, it did take me a couple of hours. But what I did is I used ChatGPT in order to help me to answer these questions. So there are a lot of terms that they do ask you. For example, like here, it says NFA by law 1101. And again, like I didn't really understand what that meant. And so you can use ChatGPT to go through and to answer a number of these different questions. And it just means that you save the money of having to like go and ask some kind of accredited lawyer or someone like that, or a professional, to answer these questions for you. You can just do it yourself. So I've used Interactive Brokers. In the future, maybe what I might do is I might use Invest Engine as well, just because Invest Engine, the fees are a lot cheaper. So the fees for the ETFs are way, way cheaper than Interactive Brokers. But I've started with Interactive Brokers just because it's simple. I can have my ETFs in there, I can have micro cap stocks, I can have large cap stocks as well. It means if I want to sell any of them, and buy others, I can just do it very quickly. So again, it's very much about you kind of almost doing like a needs assessment for yourself and figuring out the level of complexity you want, and the level of choice you want, and the level of risk you want. So look, thanks for watching my video. I've got like a load of other videos with different like strategies that I use to invest in companies. You can have a little look at them. Hope this was helpful for you, and thanks for watching. All the best. Take care.